Hello, I'm going to guide you through some postural coaching. I'm trained in the practice of Alexander technique as a past performer a long time ago. This is something that I was trained in very young and I did well into my adult years. I've been using it in my practice since I started doing body work and support for people. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come out. And I'm gonna stand this way. Okay, and I realize I'm wearing very baggy clothes, as is my habit. Okay, so first I'm gonna just demonstrate like kind of a standard posture that I've been seeing in a lot of people lately, where the hips are thrust forward, the butt is clenched, the knees are locked, and the shoulders and the head are forward. This is something that I'm witnessing not only in the clinic, but also out in public as well. So to start this off, we're going to start at the feet. So get your feet underneath your hips and lift the toes, spread them out, and then plant them back down. Take a breath and feel your weight come into the whole foot. Soften the knees, and then we're going to soften the glutes and then soften the quads. And those last two cues can be really challenging. So please take as much time as you need to try to create softness particularly in the glutes. I promise it's worth it. I have to give myself a little wiggle and jiggle. Okay. Then we're going to pretend like we've got little lights on the sticky outy bone on the front of the pelvis. And we want those lights to be pointed straight ahead of us and then just ever so slightly down. Okay. Just like a whisper down, not a lot. Okay. Next is the rib cage. So a lot of folks, not everybody, but a lot of folks thrust the rib cage forward. So we want to bring the rib cage underneath our body, underneath the shoulders, so that they're in alignment with the pelvis. Once you do that, check in with your feet, your knees, your glutes, your quads again. You should start to feel a little bit of a sway as you're standing. That's intentional, and that is actually how our body's supposed to go. Okay. Next, you're going to think about, and this isn't an actual movement, it's more of a thought practice of just allowing your breastbone to be forward, and then very softly bring the shoulder blades toward each other and down the spine. And here, this should allow your arms to hang right at the sides of the legs rather than in front of them. Okay? Next is the head, and this is probably one of the more important pieces here. So we're going to take the back of the head, we're going to tilt it up ever so slightly, and then bring the chin back. When your soft palate inside of your mouth lifts, then you know that you're in an upright position. There's mine. There we go. And so we just pause here and feel and check in the different spaces. Take some nice breaths. Allow your body to start to remember what a supported posture feels like. Okay? That is how we get into an aligned posture that is structurally efficient and is helpful to return to throughout the day. It's not something that we strive to be in all of the time. It's a space to move around and return to when we need a little bit of rest and support. Okay, I hope you find this helpful. Remember that you deserve care, and thank you for joining me.